Hey everyone, my name is Kathleen and this is my superhero job design. I'm going to start off by introducing my superhero. I chose Captain America to protect the city of Huntsville because I feel like he's a very relatable and wholesome superhero. Although he's very superhero-like, he's still human at the end of the day. So I feel like he's very relatable and he's very patriotic, so why not choose him? Up first, we have the job description, which is a list of the tasks, duties, and responsibilities that a job entails. Tasks, duties, and responsibilities are durable actions. So, Captain America will be expected to protect the city of Huntsville and all that reside within city limits. Tasks, duties, and responsibilities include, but are not limited to, being in constant communication with the residents of Huntsville, as well as with the Huntsville Police Department as needed, monitoring all resident activities and daily life of the city, fighting off evil, whether it be Red Skull or petty crime, and be fearless in the pursuit of justice and keeping the peace. All of this can be observed by the city and by just anyone, and Captain America will be held to do these things and will be expected to fulfill these duties. Next, we have job specifications. So, a job specification looks at the qualities or requirements the person performing the job must possess. It is a list of the knowledge, skills, abilities, and other characteristics that an individual must have to perform the job. So, knowledge, skills, abilities, other characteristics required include reacting well and making decisions under pressure, which would come in handy considering 90% of his job is reacting well under pressure and being under high intensity situations. He must have a strong sense of honesty and integrity, must be physically strong, must be in supreme physical shape, must have a wide variety of knowledge in weapons, hand to hand combat skills, and military strategy, and other skills include supreme speed, endurance, and agility. Alright, up next we have our competency model. A competency is an area of personal capability that enables employees to perform their work successfully. A competency model identifies and describes all the competencies required for success in a particular occupation or set of jobs. If these core competencies aren't fulfilled or maintained, this role or job will not succeed, and there will be a lot of difficulty in ensuring the well being or safety of Huntsville citizens. So, my core competencies required are time management skills, leadership strength, and self starter. All of these things must be fulfilled, like I said, in order for this job to be done well. And if they're not, then it just puts the residents of Huntsville at risk. Job design is the process of defining how work will be performed and what tasks will be required in a given job. Job characteristics model is a model that shows how to make jobs more motivating. The first component or element to job design is skill variety, the extent to which a job requires a variety of skills to carry out the task intended. For example, Captain America will carry out various skills ranging from fighting villains to keeping the public informed with what's going on within the city and working with a local law enforcement / government on any tasks that require constant communication and or teamwork. Our next job design element is task identity, which is the degree to which a job requires completing a whole piece of work from beginning to end. For example, Captain America will be responsible for carrying out tasks from start to finish, such as if there were a bank robbery, it'd be Captain America's job to report to the scene of the crime immediately, secure the citizens, track down the suspects, in solving / closing the case. Not every situation will be in this exact manner, but it ultimately comes down to finishing the job from start to finish and seeing it to completion. With that being said, next we have task significance, which is the extent to which the job has an impact on the lives of other people. The significance of these tasks associated with this role is of the utmost importance, as the residents of the city of Huntsville's lives depend on Captain America being able to fulfill his role and duties as assigned. If he doesn't, then lives are at stake. So, to say the least, his job is very important and it has a lot of impact on the city of Huntsville and the residents within. Next, we have autonomy, which is the degree to which the job allows an individual to make decisions about the way the work will be carried out. Captain America will have complete control over making the decision on how this work will be carried out, as he is the only one who can do this job and all that it entails. Since he's the only one qualified for this position, he's the one who gets the final word on how the work is completed. Now, earlier, I mentioned that he would be working closely with the government and the local law enforcement, but at the end of the day, since he is the one on the front line fighting for our city, he will have the final word on how things are performed by him in this job. And last but not least, for our job design elements, we have feedback, the extent to which a person receives clear information about performance effectiveness from the work itself. Captain America will have periodic meetings with the mayor of Huntsville as well as with the Huntsville police chief to ensure proper and consistent communication is maintained. Captain America will also be asked to host monthly town hall meetings to meet directly with the citizens of Huntsville to discuss any questions, concerns, or just general comments about his effectiveness as the official city superhero. For our recruitment plan, our recruitment sources include offering Captain America unlimited access to an up-and-coming army base that we would build here in Huntsville in his honor. We think it would be really special for him since that's where he began, that's where his roots are. Started off with the army, so we think it would be a sign of the utmost respect to build him an army base here. We will persuade him that Huntsville is the perfect place to live for him, as Ultimate Frisbee is a popular Huntsville resident hobby, and since he throws his shield like an Ultimate Frisbee, why not move somewhere where he can always join in a game of Ultimate Frisbee and join in on the fun? And we think it would be a great place for him to prepare for battle by playing Ultimate Frisbee with the citizens, and he would get to connect with them by doing that as well. Huntsville is very family friend oriented, as is Captain America, so we would offer to host his closest friends and family as well. We would welcome them with open arms as we are welcoming him with open arms. He would receive bonuses for every big battle he fights protecting Huntsville, and he would become Huntsville's first official city superhero, and we would create statues of him and place them around town to honor him. The next part of our recruitment plan, we have our job posting. So we are looking for a superhero, preferably Captain America, to protect the city of Huntsville, Texas. Job requirements include you must be physically fit, as the job demands high demanding situations in which you need to be in superior physical shape. You must be willing to put your life on the line and be in high pressure situations constantly. You must have a fast reaction time to high intensity situations involving life or death. You must have a hard work ethic and be willing to put in long hours far beyond the 9 to 5 typical workday. And you must have a heart for the community of Huntsville, be willing to protect them at all costs. So, in conclusion, the The City of Huntsville is requesting the services and protection of a superhero, preferably Captain America. This job entails the constant supervision and overview of the city and its residents. The applicant must be physically fit, able to perform well under pressure, be willing to take high-stakes risks, and maintain the necessary capabilities to perform this job well. We believe Huntsville is a great fit for Captain America, and we are eager to welcome him as the official superhero of this city.